once again becomes the center of conflict, intrigue, and emotional rifts. Amid the tension between the characters, relationships become increasingly fragile as trust is tested and hidden agendas become more apparent. Chance and Sharon, the controversial drug trial. It all begins when Chance decides to participate in Sharon's drug trial. This immediately becomes the center of speculation. For Summer, Chance's actions are not simply participation in a scientific project, but a deeper betrayal. She feels that Chance has somehow betrayed her trust by continuing to stick with Sharon while their relationship is still on the rocks. Summer doesn't hesitate to express her disappointment. "This is how you choose to support me? By throwing yourself into everything Sharon wants?" she says, her eyes full of hurt. Chance, while trying to explain that this trial has nothing to do with Sharon personally but is just a job, only angers Summer further. Being very similar to her grandfather Victor, Summer expects Chance to always prioritize her and their family over everything else, including their careers. This causes a rift in their already strained relationship. Victor and the pressure on Chance. Victor Newman, with his influence and power, always tries to take advantage of every opportunity to protect his family. He expects Chance, as a detective, to use his position to cover up any truth that could endanger the Newman family. This puts Chance in a difficult position. As someone who always strives to uphold justice, Chance realizes that indulging Victor will cause him to lose his integrity. Chance understands that any decision he makes will have consequences. Not doing what Victor says will make him an enemy, but doing so will force him to abandon his core values. Summer and her mother, Phyllis, seem to share Victor's views, making Chance and Summer's relationship even more irreparable. Elsewhere, Billy appears with a tempting proposition for Phyllis. He, on a mission to get revenge on Victor, realizes that Phyllis could be an important ally in his plans. Phyllis, after recent events, is lost and needs something to focus her mind. Phyllis, while intrigued by the idea of getting revenge on Victor, is also troubled. She knows that plans like this often don't work out well, and that getting involved could push her down a darker path. But the temptation to confront Victor is too great, especially when it means regaining control of her life. Phyllis is at a dangerous crossroads. Pressures from all sides are driving her out of control, and Billy's quest for revenge may be a distraction that helps her forget her pain, but it could also push her into a deeper abyss of instability. Sharon's words are like a thorn in Phyllis's side, urging her to prove that she is not just a crazed revenge seeker, but someone who can control the game. However, the deeper Phyllis gets into her plan, the more she realizes that she may lose herself. Summer's relationship with Chance continues to spiral downward. Summer, as ambitious as Victor, cannot accept Chance's indecision. She wants him to choose sides, and that side must be her. Chance, realizing that all his attempts to mend the relationship seem futile, is faced with a painful truth: the relationship may not be salvageable. With Victor pressing, Billy and Phyllis plotting revenge, and Summer continuing to seek power in her relationships, Genoa City becomes an arena of intrigue and betrayal. The choices and actions of the characters will not only affect their lives, but will shape the future of all involved. Can Chance maintain his integrity while protecting his relationship with Summer? Will Phyllis navigate the dangerous line between sanity and madness? And will Billy succeed in his plan to get revenge on Victor, or will he also fall victim to his own schemes? Can Chance maintain his integrity while protecting his relationship with Summer? Will Phyllis navigate the dangerous line between sanity and madness? And will Billy succeed in his plan to take revenge on Victor, or will he also become a victim of his own plot? The answer is still waiting in the next developments, where everything can change in just a moment. Young and Restless Spoilers reveal that recent developments have left everyone in a state of confusion. Complicated relationships, overlapping plots, and dramatic confrontations are shaking up the lives of the main characters. Daniel, Nick Newman, Summer Newman, Chance, Sharon Newman, Phyllis, and Billy are the main players in a series of intertwined and surprising events. Daniel and the fiery showdown with Nick Newman. Daniel, in a moment of anger and determination, challenges Nick Newman about his loyalty to Sharon. After hearing the information from Phyllis, Daniel cannot keep his cool. He believes that Nick is either deliberately ignoring the truth or is incapable of dealing with the complicated details of the case. Daniel shows up at Nick's office, and the conversation quickly escalates into a heated argument. Nick, who is trying his best to prove Sharon's innocence in the murder, is unable to reveal all the information, which makes Daniel even angrier. Nick, while trying to stay calm, explains that he cannot reveal details because the investigation is still ongoing. But this only makes Daniel more suspicious. Can Nick keep the trust of those around him, or will he face criticism from both sides? Phyllis, troublemaker or defender of truth? Phyllis, a character who has been stirring up trouble in Genoa City, continues to prove that she is not afraid to clash to achieve her goals. After ambushing Sharon at her home, Phyllis engages in a dramatic war of words. Sharon, who is celebrating the holidays with her loved ones, is suddenly barged in by Phyllis. Phyllis's relentless accusations make the atmosphere tense. But Sharon is not easily subdued. In a stunning reversal, Sharon announces that she is recanting her confession and insists that someone else killed Heather. Sharon's statement leaves Phyllis stunned, but it also spurs her to act faster. Phyllis doesn't believe Sharon and is determined to find evidence to prove the truth. Billy, in a surprising move, makes Phyllis an offer she can't refuse. While the exact nature of the offer remains a mystery, it clearly gives Phyllis an opportunity to turn the tables on Sharon. Phyllis, though cautious, sees that Billy could be a valuable ally in this moment. But is Billy's offer an act of kindness, or is he hiding an ulterior motive? Summer, Chance, and the fractured relationship. While other confrontations are taking place, Summer Newman and Chance have a remarkable encounter. The two have been apart since Daniel's arrest, and this is the first time they've seen each other in a long time. Chance, hoping he can mend their relationship, tries to convince Summer that things can go back to the way they were. But Summer, it seems, isn't entirely focused on Chance anymore. Her eyes are on Kyle, with whom she once had a deep connection. Their conversation doesn't lead to a clear conclusion, but it's clear that their relationship is on the brink of collapse. Can Chance do anything to save his love, or will he have to accept the fact that Summer has chosen a different path? The drama is pushed to a climax. The events of the Young and the Restless are reaching a climax. Secrets, intrigue, and conflict continue to push the characters to their limits. Daniel is determined to find the truth, Phyllis is playing a dangerous game, and Nick faces pressure from all sides. Meanwhile, Summer and Chance must decide whether love is enough to overcome all obstacles. Each character has their own motivations, and this creates a complex but compelling picture. Genoa City is not only a place to live, but also an arena where relationships, truth, and power are tested to the limit. Will these conflicts lead to the truth being revealed, or will things sink into deeper chaos? Only time will tell.